All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome out once again. Let me get this voice changer off. Welcome out to Wayne's World. I had four people watching earlier. I got one on Greg Wayne. I got one on Wayne's World. I did see where I had one on. Go away. Damn, I hate all these pop ups. I did see where I had somebody on Greg Wayne, not the page Wayne's World. And it did not pop up on my chat over here on the screen. So I opened up my browser. I saw Brooks Tullis said hello to everybody, and PJ also says hi, Greg. Hi, everyone. Now I'm gonna bring. Okay, that's what popped up back over here on this side, but for some reason Brooks said hello, and it didn't say anything. But anyway, that's all good. We are going to start the series. I finally think I figured it out, and I'm very proud of myself. I worked real hard on this. Everybody knows I've been talking about Jimmy Hart. And in the last 2 or 3 weeks, month, whatever it's been, I've been trying to put it all together and all the pictures and all the video and all the stuff that he has done. He's probably one of the hardest that I've had so far to try to do. Of course, PJ and everybody else out there knows, normally I do all the stuff absolutely 100% live. And I have a stack of paper that I have to read, and I don't always get everything right. Plus, I have to click buttons and bring pictures up and video and all different things because I don't have somebody like Adam Dunn helping me like he does Randy. Wish to God I did because it would make things a lot easier. But I have to do everything myself. I have to do the research. I have to do the graphics. I have to do whatever I do, just like the new opening I had. I did not do the other part of the opening, which is what I originally started out with. I am going to eventually redo that and put it to this background. However, I do have to put the disclaimer in there. So, because the music that I use is copyrighted, and if I don't put the disclaimer in there, they ban me on like 50 countries and all kind of stuff, and stuff gets muted and don't get shown and all that kind of thing. Of course, everybody out there knows I don't own this stuff, so I mean, I think it's sort of redundant. But last week or week before last, whenever it was, Facebook popped up on my messenger thing and on my phone, and I was like, what the hell? Normally it's YouTube. Normally YouTube does this, but Facebook done it this time. Thank you very much, Dale. And it's one of them things where Facebook popped up and there was like 2 strikes against me or something like that. They didn't actually charge me with it, but they asked me pretty much what did I want to do, delete the video or dispute it or whatever. So I did not dispute it. I did delete it from Facebook. So, and it really wasn't that good of a show anyway. But normally you can go back and watch all the video stuff and stuff on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. But normally, like I said, normally YouTube's the one that does it. This time Facebook did it. I was really shocked. They got me on 2 of them. One of them was music that I'd used that belonged to Sony and it's worldwide and this, that, and the other and all that kind of thing, which I don't have a problem with that. But I did not put a disclaimer in front of it. Same thing with some of the video and stuff. It was a strike from WWE. And I can't blame them for that. They want to own everything. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you own it all, then, there is no other source. But you have to put a disclaimer in there, and I may have to change my disclaimer. First, I want to ask PJ, how are you enjoying Disney World over in Hong Kong? Because she's from Thailand, and I know I've been watching her post and stuff on Facebook and all that, and she is having hopefully a wonderful time. And anyway, I am currently got 5 people on here. 4 is watching on Greg Wayne. One is watching on Wayne's World. And unfortunately, my Facebook page froze up. So I don't know who all is watching. I'm going to go ahead and close this other page out. If you chat to me and say hello, I at least know who's watching because it don't tell me on this page who all's watching. But anyway, I did something a little different. Instead of fumbling over trying to click buttons and do everything and add video and pictures and try to do everything, it's hard for me to do. So I did do something different. And I worked on this last week. And I think I finally figured it out because normally I use Adobe and stuff too. And I'm not trying to give them plugs, so don't think I am. Now I've got 7 people watching. Wonderful. 5's on Greg Wayne and 2 is on Wayne's World. It's better if you go to Wayne's World page from Greg Wayne and watch from there. PJ says, Disneyland in Hong Kong is great. Have a wonderful time there. I'm very, very glad you did. And Brooks finally made it. He is now on Wayne's World page. That's where I want you. Because I don't have that one open. It freezes up and it don't work. So anyway, good to see you too, Brooks. The thing is, I have changed up a little bit of what I'm doing. And Vicky, matter of fact, if y'all noticed, my hair's fixed tonight, and I did shave. When I was in there shaving, Vicky, my wife, came in there. She says, who are you getting fixed up for? And I said, well, I got my podcast too. She said, what woman you got? I said, I ain't got no women. I got women all over the world, baby. I'm popular, you know. And I went like this. I said, look at this. I got these earthworms going on, you know. But anyway, that was a joke. But anyway, I thought it was sort of funny. What woman you trying to impress? I ain't trying to impress anybody. But I just found it really funny. I figured everybody else out there might get a kick out of that. If you are watching on Greg Wayne, switch over to my page, Wayne's World. That way I can see your comments because I cannot see your comments otherwise. Al Tuttle says, replying to Brooks, Tuttles. Me too. Good to see you, Al. The thing is, like I said, I did something a little different tonight, and I've got to do next week's because this is going to be like a 2, maybe a 3-part series. Tonight we are talking about Jimmy Hart, and it is put together rather well, I think. I did one, and I started doing the voice work on it, and the first one went perfect. I mean, I had, extra, echo type stuff in it, and when I did names, and it worked really well. And then I went to put it in my video program and start getting ready to do pictures and this, that, and the other. And I went to put the second part in, which was WWE. Hang on, what does this say? Brooks says, not to mention tell her you're hung like a stud parakeet. She already knows that. That's a good one, Brooks. You're always good for a laugh, buddy. Now I've lost where the hell I was at. But anyway, I hope everybody out there is watching on Wayne's World and not on Greg Wayne. I've got 6 on Greg Wayne. Switch over to my Wayne's World page. There should be somewhere on there on my page where you can click and go to Wayne's World. Otherwise, I cannot see your comments. And I've got some new people that I've talked to today. And I'm really hoping that these ladies do join in and watch. One is from UK. The other one is a little person. Very, very glad to meet her. And anyway, we sort of hit it off a little bit. And anyway, I'm hoping they're watching, but like I said, I can't tell if I can't see your comments, so I really don't know who's watching and who's doing what. Yes, it did get me discombobulated. I do know what that word means, discombobulated. But anyway, I'm not that stupid. I am dumb, but I ain't stupid. Anyway, I did do a new video package thing that I'm working on. when I go to do the bios and stuff on past wrestlers or managers or people that are currently alive or whatever it may be. And the reason I did is it's easier and better. Everybody out there knows I'm all about graphics and trying to do things, and the Wayne's World thing on my mic and my shirt, and any kind of graphic or anything that I've got going on. So I do have the first part, and it is talking about Jimmy Hart in Memphis. I've still got to do the second part for next week, and that'll be going into the WWE stuff. And then he's also got some TNA stuff and some other stuff too, where he has been in WCW and he's been all over the world. Jimmy Hart is known all over the world, which I think is a great thing. Matter of fact, I called him the other day and talked to him for a few minutes. And I asked him, I said, is it okay if I do this? Do I have your permission? He's like, baby, you don't have to have any permission. All you got to do is just do it. And I was like, well, thank you, Jimmy. I really appreciate that. And then we got talking about my dad a little bit and his personal life and what he's doing and staying busy and traveling the road and working at Hogan's Bar doing karaoke on Tuesday nights or Wednesday nights or whatever night it is down there in Florida. And he's like an MC type thing. And he's staying alive. He's staying busy, and he sounded really, really tired. However, Jimmy is an absolutely great person. Think the absolute world of him. And we are going to show a few ads real quick. I got to go back to my design. And if you have not and do not follow Randy Hales, be sure you do. He has a book out, and it is called Living the Dream. The Randy Hales story, and this is the ad for that, guys.
Living the Dream, Memphis Wrestling, the Randy Hales story, is available now at randyhalesmemphiswrestling.com.
All right, that is that one. And then I'm going to go ahead and get all these little ads and things out of the way real quick. And then we're going to get into Jimmy Hart. Then I may even sing a song. John Anderson's Swingin', Be Swingin'. But anyway, the next thing is on Monday nights, guys, at 7 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube and whatever the hell else it is he's on, memphiswrestling.net or .com or whatever it is. It is the Power Hour watch along out there, guys, and that's on Monday nights. And here's the ad for that.
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. The Power Hour.
All right, the Power Hour. And I have got somebody on Twitch that is watching. Thank you very much for joining Wayne's World with Greg Wayne. And that is on Twitch. Unfortunately, I cannot see your comments if you have made comments or have the ability to make comments. But anyway, welcome. I do appreciate you showing up. And on Tuesday nights, Randy has a show called Talking Memphis Wrestling. A lot of times he has special guests. Sometimes it is just him, Michael St. John. Sometimes it's Chris Ellis, and sometimes it's Pat Trammell. Sometimes it's all of them. And sometimes they even don't have them, and he has a special guest. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's Rod Robinson. Sometimes it's Laws over in Australia, or whoever he may have. But anyway, here's an ad for that real quick.
Talking Memphis Wrestling with Randy Hales and special guests.
All right, Talking Memphis Wrestling. That's on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock. And next is the Randy Hales Show. He does this one absolutely sporadically. Sometimes he'll do 2 or 3, week after week after week on a Friday around 6. Sometimes it'll be noon. Sometimes it's whenever he just gets a feather up his butt and he decides he wants to do it. I love this opening, and Adam Dunn done a fantastic job on it. And here's the ad for Randy Hale Show. All right, that is the Randy Hill Show, Ed, and that takes care of Randy Dandy. But anyway, still got 2 people watching on Greg Wayne. If you click on the page and go to Wayne's World, I will be able to see your comments. If not, I cannot see them because I have to bring another screen up, and in order to see them, then that screen freezes up. So please go to Wayne's World on the Greg Wayne page. And it looks like that's what they just did because they just left. Fantastic. And still got somebody out there on Twitch. I am glad you are here. I am trying to figure out, because I have to reload this if I do it any other way. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to get over in my other folder, and I got to show this disclaimer first. Then I'm going to show the video that I made. Now, I would like very much to have your opinion and comment and see what you think about what I did as far as trying to fumble and bring up pictures and all that kind of thing. All this is all put together real nice and neatly. And I want y'all's opinion afterwards. And let me know if you think it's better or if you think it's worse or you'd rather see me screw up and fumble. Of course, that's funny too. But anyway, this is the video for that. And like I said, I've got to show the disclaimer first, and then I'm going to kick right into the video, and we'll go with that. Here is the thing on James Ray Hart. It is the Mouth of the South. Jimmy Hart, guys. Jimmy Hart, the Mouth of the South. He was born January 1st, 1944. He is currently 80 years old. He is an American professional wrestling manager, executive, composer, and a musician. He is currently signed to WWE and a Legends deal. He is best known for his work in the World Wrestling Federation, the WWF, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW, and he uses the nickname the Mouth of the South. He is a one-time world champion in the American Wrestling Association, the AWA. Regarded by many to be one of the greatest managers in professional wrestling history, Hart has managed the likes of the Honky Tonk Man, Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, the Hart Foundation, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Jerry the King Lawler, the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, Irwin R. Shyster, the Mountie, the Natural Disasters, Dino Bravo, the Nasty Boys, the Giant, and Hulk Hogan. He was briefly the AWA Southern Heavyweight Champion in 1981. Before becoming involved with professional wrestling, Hart was a member of the rock band The Gentrys, best known for their 1965 Top 5 Billboard Hot 100 hit, Keep On Dancing. Jimmy Hart's wrestling career started in Memphis, Tennessee, 1978 through 1985. Jimmy Hart was born in Jackson, Mississippi. He was brought into wrestling by Jerry the King Lawler, who knew of Hart because both had attended Memphis Treadwell High School. Having been asked to sing backup with Lawler, Hart later became Lawler's manager. After splitting from Lawler, Hart created a stable known as the First Family of Wrestling to attack Lawler, which among others included Hulk Hogan, King Kong Bundy, Ravishing Rick Rude, Leaping Lanny Poffo, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Ox Baker, Kamala, Macho Man Randy Savage, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, the Iron Sheik, and Kevin Sullivan. In 1982, Hart earned national headlines doing a program with comedian and television star Andy Kaufman. Hart, Lawler, and Kaufman would continue this feud for over a year. Around this time, Hart became known as the Wimp, a nickname given to him by Lawler and chanted by the fans. He was also the subject of the song Wimp Busters, which was sung by Lawler to the tune of Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr. A music video was also made featuring Lawler, announcer Lance Russell, and wrestlers such as Randy Savage, Jimmy Valiant, Dutch Mantell, Tommy Rich, and Rufus R. Jones, along with footage of Lawler beating Hart and his first family. In 1981 through 1984, Hart led Austin Idol, Masao Ito, and Gilbert to NWA, AWA international titles.
Just about out of it. Oh, that's great. 4-on-1. Let's get this thing stopped. We need some help. Get him in here. Somebody call the Whip Buster. Bustin' makes me feel good.
All right, there you are, guys. That is the first part. I would absolutely want to know, what do y'all think? Was that a little better than me trying to stumble down through all this crap? Because it's hard for me to pronunciate some of the words. I have to practice a lot. But anyway, I think that worked a lot better than trying to click buttons and do everything that I have to do and still talk and get everything going together. We've got several comments since I'm discombobulated. Al Tuttle says, still hard to believe he's 80. Yes, he is. And that is hard to believe. I have to agree. PJ over in Thailand, actually, I think she might be back home right now. She was in Hong Kong at Disneyland, or Disney World, or whatever it's called. Said top 5 on Billboard. Yes. That was the top 100 across the country. They were in the top 5 of that out of 100 songs. And Brooks says, and Troy Graham, the Dream Machine. There was a picture there of Troy, and he was in the bottom left-hand side or right-hand side, depending on how it goes on your screen. And Al Tuttle says, my favorite, Wimp Busters. I'm glad y'all enjoyed that. Brooks also says, was it Troy Graham, the first one in the first family with Jimmy Hart? If I'm not mistaken, you are correct. I remember Troy, Dream Machine, whatever you want to call him. There's a story behind him too, I promise you. Absolutely loved him to death. Great personality. The thing is I do believe he was in the first family. And that was actually one of the second pictures or something that was in the little video thing. Let's see. Al says Paula was bad. Not real sure what you're talking about there. I like Paula. Like Kay much better, his first wife. But Paula wasn't bad to me. I mean, she's always real friendly. And PJ says, that break dance. I can't say I blame you. I sort of thought, what the shit, too. Al Tuttle said he really enjoyed it. All right, thank you very much, Al. Al Tuttle also says, good job. Thank you. PJ says, the clip is great. Timing of the pictures and description is perfect. Thank you very much, PJ. And Thomas Billings says, oops, wrong chat. Good to see you, buddy. That's my adopted son. Thomas says, I was talking to no one on Greg Wayne. Lots of laughs. Yeah, that's why I said go to Wayne's World, because I cannot see your chat or anything. And if I bring the other screen up with the Greg Wayne page, it freezes up and I still can't see anything. So I'm glad you're here. I have got 2 still on Greg Wayne. If you're on Greg Wayne, I cannot see your chat. You have to go to Wayne's World page on my page, Greg Wayne, in order to get where I can see your chat. Because if you're making comments, I'm not trying to ignore you, I promise. I just can't see them. I've still got somebody on Twitch at Wayne's World with Greg Wayne, and thank you for sticking with me. We're going to get back into the chat. Al Tuttle says, she was smoking hot is what I meant. Oh, okay. I got you. I have to agree. Paula did. She was pretty freaking hot. Stacy wasn't too bad either, and Kay wasn't bad looking in her time. And I still think the world of Kay. Very nice lady. Thomas says, good job, Pops. Thank you, son. And he also makes another comment. I thought I was on Wayne's World. Yes, it is confusing, even though I do have a couple of new people that I did send links out to, and I went to the Wayne's World page and copied the link and pasted. However, I don't know if it was that page or how to do all that yet. I ain't figured all that out. I had several people contact me on TikTok that I've been talking to, and there was one or two that was on Facebook, and there was another one on something, YouTube or something. I don't remember which app it was. But anyway, that had messaged me and friend requested me or whatever, and I sent them a link and everything, and I'm hoping everybody, let's see, now I've got 4 on Greg Wayne. I cannot see your comments unless you go to the Wayne's World page on my page and click that and watch from there. Otherwise, I cannot see you, and I apologize for that. There's nothing I can do about it. But anyway, I am glad that I've got everybody out there watching. Thank you very much. Those of you that are watching on Greg Wayne, message me tomorrow. I'm not trying to ignore you. I promise you I'm not. It's just you have to go to the Wayne's World page in order for me to see your comments and stuff, because the way the program works that I have, it don't work that way. So for some reason the main page don't show up. Also, I am trying to get on TikTok, because a lot of people that I watch videos and stuff all the time on my phone at work, just killing time, and especially like around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, whatever, when I do lunch. It's one of them things where I have a lot of people that interact with me on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube and different things, and I'm trying my best to be nice, I guess would be the best thing I can put, because I try not to curse and I try not to be a jerk. But we do have a lot of things going on in our lives. Everybody does. And this is not nowhere near close to the end of the show, guys, so don't leave yet. I still got to sing. Hey, gonna sing. John Anderson's Swinging. I like that song. I've changed the words a little bit. Instead of Charlotte, it's Vicky. Anyway, Thomas says, I thought I was on Wayne's World. He said, you shaved since I left earlier. Yes. I made a comment to Vicky. I said, damn, I almost caught your boyfriend. But anyway, that's beside the point. I know you don't think of Mom that way. And I hope you wouldn't disrespect me that way. But anyway, yes, I did shave. And like I said earlier, I don't know if you was on then or not, but Vicky came in the bathroom and says, who you shaving for? What girls you got you messing with? And I was like, I ain't messing with any damn body. But anyway, it was a joke. So it was all good. So I hope everybody out there liked the new video format type thing that I tried to do. I tried to do something different. I tried to make it better. Like I said, I'm all about like doing graphics and things like that. And Thomas, wait a minute. Thomas just made a comment. He says, we ain't in Arkansas or Alabama. What you trying to say, man? Well, as long as we're keeping the family, it's okay. I lived in Alabama for a little while. But anyway, I've heard several different jokes and different things. I can't remember all of them. They pop in my head while I'm sitting out there working, and I don't have time to write it down. But anyway, I hope everybody out there enjoyed the video format type thing. Next week, we are going to be talking about the World Wrestling Federation with Jimmy Hart from 1985 to 1993. That part of it is actually pretty lengthy. It's not majorly bad. It is about 2 1/4 pages. However, I've still got more pictures I've got to download. I've got to download Hillbilly Jim, Gorilla Monsoon, Tito Santana, the Dream Team, Valentine and Beefcake, Luscious Johnny Valiant, Bobby the Brain Heenan, The Missing Link, Adrian Adonis, Bret the Hitman Hart, Terry and Hoss Funk, Jimmy Jack Funk, the Dragon Steamboat, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Jake the Snake, Alice Cooper, along with the Snake Damien. Still got to download Judy Martin and Lonnie Kai. They was known as the Glamour Girls. Also try to see if I can find pictures of Norio Tateno and Azuki Yamazaki. They were the Jumping Bomb Angels from Japan. I've also got to get Brutus the Barber Beefcake, the Fabulous Rougeau Brothers, Demolition with Mr. Fuji, Earthquake, which I already had a picture of him, but it was with Typhoon. I've got to get some more pictures of Legion of Doom and Big Boss Man and Yokozuna. So I've still got a lot of work to do. I've still got a lot of stuff to put together this weekend. But next week, depending on how long it's going to take or how long the video will be, we're going to cover the World Wrestling Federation. The next thing would be World Championship Wrestling from 94 to 2001. Again, I have more pictures to download, like Norman Smiley, Bubba the Love Sponge. That's about all I really see on that. Dungeon of Doom, whatever the hell that is. Ric Flair, and I got to download the stuff for Thunder in Paradise, World Championship Wrestling, WCW, Hogan, Flair. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. Radio personality is Mancow, whatever the hell that is. I got to figure that one out. So, now I know next week for sure we're going to do World Wrestling Federation. And like I said, it's 2 1/4 pages long. A lot of stuff to download, a lot of stuff to put together. We are going to try to do all that next week at Thursday night at 7 o'clock. And we're going to talk about Jimmy Hart again, because this is not something I can do just in one night and one show without going 4 or 5 hours. People got other things to do besides listen to my silly shit. I promise you. PJ says, if you do live show on TikTok, you can't say the words Facebook, YouTube, or other platforms' names. You may get banned from TikTok. Thank you very much, PJ. I'm so glad and thankful. I appreciate you. I did not know that. So I got to make sure that I don't do that. What about if I scroll down at the bottom, sort of like the caption thing, the ticker? Well, I'm on the wrong page. Wait a minute. Let me switch my books. What if I do something like this? Can I get in trouble for that? That is the question I'm asking. Because it shows Facebook, PayPal, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. It shows all the stuff where I'm at. So if I do that, can I get in trouble? That is another question. I do realize the live thing. Matter of fact, I was working on that tonight, trying to upgrade my TikTok app thing that I have on my computer. Because I'm not on my phone. I'm on my actual home computer. And I had to download TikTok Studio or something like that. But I haven't had time to play with it. I was trying to get it set up because I was going to take the Greg Wayne page from Facebook off and just have the Wayne's World thing. But I don't think that link's the same as the other ones. So I still got 2 people watching on Greg Wayne. And like I said, if you click on the page thing and go to Wayne's World, I can see your comments. Again, if for some reason, let me check my phone and make sure I don't have any. I got one on Facebook. Hang on just a second. It's hard to do all this and do everything all together. Nate, Big Nate, and Adam Dunn and 3 other people like Wayne's World video. Wayne's World. All right, thank you very much. And then it talks about Thomas and different things. But anyway, I wanted to check that just to make sure that somebody didn't send me a message saying, "Oh, you ain't answering me." You know. But anyway, all right. PJ says, just don't say the words and you'll be fine. All right. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you, PJ. That was very, very helpful because I would have done that. I promise you I would. I'm just going to go, hey, guys, if you want to follow me, do it right down here. You know, I'm going to do one of them things. That way I can't get in no trouble and I don't get banned or kicked off TikTok. Thomas says, Beetlejuice. What are you trying to say, Thomas? Beetlejuice. I like Beetlejuice. He's cool. Some downtown Bruno's apple juice. Some good stuff right there. All right. I have a question. Would y'all rather me sing right now, or would you rather watch a couple of Jimmy Hart music video type things like We Hate School, Lance Russell's Nose, and stuff like that? Or you just want me to say the hell with it and go to bed? Shut up, quit talking. But anyway, y'all let me know what you want to do, and that's what I'll do, because I have to load the stuff in here real quick. It only takes a second if I can find it. But anyway, he's probably right here behind me. He says he appears if you say his name 3 times. I don't know if I want that little short black guy that's on Howard Stern or not. Beetlejuice, you know what I'm talking about? He's funny as shit. I enjoy the hell out of watching him. But anyway, I watch all kind of different crap, guys. All right, let's see. Beetlejuice. He appears 3 times and say his name. Got you. Still got 5 people watching. 1 is still on Wayne's World, or Greg Wayne. 3 is on Wayne's World. I still got my Twitch buddy out there sticking with me. I really, really wished, yes, Michael Keaton. Yes, I really, really wish there was a way for you to make comments on here where it would show up. But unfortunately it's not. PJ says, how about you sing Jimmy Hart's song? You don't want me to try to even come close to Jimmy Hart's voice, because I can't do it. Not only that, he don't have a karaoke version of it. Just out of curiosity, I know there ain't a version of it, but I'm gonna go check anyway. Give me just a second, PJ. Jimmy Hart karaoke. Oh, no, it's Jimmy Fallon. That ain't who I want. Lip sync, Jimmy Fallon, Dwayne Johnson, Blackjack, Rabbit, Heart to Heart, Jimmy Kimmel. That's not out there. I really wished it was. That's Jimmy Hart and Jimmy Fallon, Hart, Kevin Hart. That's not out there. There's no way I could do that. I tried. Thomas says, replying to Al Tuttle, he's in the country. He's safe. Al Tuttle says, probably the Hart videos. I don't want the neighborhood dogs to start howling yet. Damn good thing you ain't my next door neighbor. Weekends, I pitch a bitch, buddy. All right. Let me find one real quick. Let me go to my local video. Hold on. Jimmy Hart bio. I got to go to his folder. All right. We've got, this is just audio. It's We Hate School. There is a video of Lance Russell's nose. And then I've also got the video where he dumps flour on Lance Russell at TV. That was his last day here before he went to WWF. Then I've also got some kind of video with him in a hospital. It looks like his legs broke or some shit. I don't remember downloading that, but I may have. But anyway, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do We Hate School, because I like that song. When that song first came out, I was still in school, matter of fact. And when I saw it on TV for the first time, It was the first time I knew of it. And I was like, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. And I really, it sort of was catchy. And then the more I listened to it, it's like, we hate school. And I sort of got hooked on it. I listened to that damn song, I don't know how many times, over and over and over. Because my dad recorded on the VHS, big-ass Magnavox that he had, one of the first ones that came out. And I watched that damn thing over and over and over. And I've learned all the words to it, but I don't have just the music, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would try to sing that one. I'd probably murder it, and everybody, call the cops on me and have me arrested and everything else. And like Al said a while ago, dogs will start howling, dogs start barking, cats start meowing. Damn mice would go crazy. They'd probably run outside to keep, out in the freezing cold just to save themselves. But anyway, here is the video, guys. It is We Hate School, and it is Jimmy Hart, and if I'm not mistaken, this is just the audio. All right, guys, that is We Hate School, and we did get a question out of that, and I do appreciate it. If you have any questions, please ask us. Thomas Billings says, didn't Jimmy catch some flack over that song? You are 100% correct. The video, I wished I could find it. I tried really, really hard. I could not find the video. There was a video that did air on TV, and right after that, the damn switchboard lit up, and the lady downstairs, I can't remember her name, but anyway, really, really nice lady, had a Cadillac that supposedly Elvis gave her. But anyway, yeah, the switchboard lit up, I mean, like crazy. And they called Jerry Jarrett and told him, look, we can't air this again. It's one of them things where, the lady downstairs, the switchboard, I mean, she's got like 40, 50 buttons on a switchboard that goes all over the station. But every damn line that they had, including FM 100's line and any other WMC 79 and everything else, everybody's board lit up. And the FM 100 ended up playing it on their radio station, if I'm not mistaken. And they got a lot of flack from it. Of course, they got a lot of positive response, too, mainly from kids and stuff. But, yes, it was one of them things where it got a lot of publicity. And that was probably one of the main things. But it was a very, very good song. But the school boards and school teachers and different people didn't like it because it was like a rebellious type thing. And it was like against everything, like the school's supposed to teach you to be correct and this, that, and the other. Of course, nowadays it's 100% different. You can holler at a child and, oh, I'm sorry. And they start bawling and squalling because they think politically correct days, you can't spank me, you can't get on to me, you can't do this, I'm supposed to be able to do whatever I want to you, and you can't touch me. I mean, today's kids, I'm sorry, are soft. That's the only way I know how to put it. I'm trying not to get into a rant here because I go on a rant real quick about this subject, but I don't want to do that. But yeah, he got a lot of flack over that song. He really did. And like I said, the switchboard that morning when they showed the video and stuff, I mean, it freaking lit up. Parents were saying it disrespectful and against the school system and all kind of stuff. PJ says Jimmy Hart has a great voice. He can be a great singer. Yes, he is. Even though he's with the Gentrys and he just sort of sit there and sung and didn't really do a whole lot, but he did get the notoriety from it. And, especially considering on the bandstand, Clark and all that stuff. He did get notoriety from it. And like I said, to be top 5 songs out of a 100 list across the nation, that's doing something, guys. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and show one more video. And this is the Lance Russell's Nose video. This one's sort of funny, but it made a good point. Jerry Lawler made fun of Banana Nose and Lance Russell for years, but that's where Jimmy got the idea from. But anyway, here's that video, guys.
Oh man, no taste at all, no taste at all. All right, now, now you've seen all the rest, but now you're going to look at the very, very best, because I tell you what I've done now. Before I do this, though, one thing the Fabs and the Rock and Roll Express have in common, when they go and do one of their specials, they have to go and plunk down $2 to buy a record so they can put it on their little turntable so they can do it, but not Jimmy Hart. Why? Because when I do a special, which you're fixing to see right now, a little surprise for you, Lance Russell, I hope you enjoy it, then I don't have to do it because I write, I produce, I do it all, man. I play guitar, bass, I sing it, and it's probably going to be the #1 hit in the world today. It's the greatest song I've ever written, and I want you to roll it right now. I know you're going to love this, Lance Russell. I know you're going to love this, Russell. Come on.
Artist on the horizon, actually not a new artist. A lot of people calling, the phones are lighting up this morning.
Here's part of the FM 100 thing I was talking about. One of them.
Russell's Nose.
I was listening to my radio late last night when I heard a knock on my door. I went to the window and I peeked outside. It was a girl about 5'4". She said she saw my name on a bathroom wall, so she thought she'd give me a try. So I locked the door and I invited her in, but when I turned on the light, Number one, Russell. Number one.
Tell you, if it is,
All right, guys, there it is. Lance Russell's nose. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I know I did. There is one part in that video I did not really understand where he's doing. I don't get it outside of him making fun of the Fabs because they did a video. That's the only thing I could figure. But I thought it was funny anyway. But anyway, that is the other song that he did that was aired on Channel 5. There are so many things and so much out there, guys. When same thing like his last day in Memphis was when he threw flour on Lance Russell. And here's that video, guys. Watch it.
Yeah, bad news. I just want to point out again, we also saw right there, you're in there with flour and you think it's so funny in there.
Well, you better believe it. It's 1985. What did I come out here and say what I was going to do? From now on, we're taking no prisoners in any kind of match. Let me tell you something, white boys. We got you out of the family because I wanted to get you out of the family because you were dead weight to me. I found them in Walgreens working up there somewhere in Kennett, Missouri, baby. But let me tell you something. I tried to make them, but I couldn't make them. Now, they want to come back, and they want to put this 5-pound bag of flour on a 45-foot pole.
That's
Right or wrong? I can't even talk. I'm so excited about this match. Well, let me tell you something, punk. There is not a person in the world that can pull anything over Jimmy Hart. You know how much? Do you know how much is in this bag right here?
I know how
it's
much
enough
is
to
in
cover
it,
a whole
Jimmy.
bunch of. It's a lot of flour in here. It's enough to cover a lot of
Will you
people.
quit crying about it? If they get a hold of it and they use it, I have an idea who they may want to use it
That's
upon.
right. Oh, that's good. See, you want to make fun of me because you want to see them dumping on me, don't you, Russell?
All
Well,
I
look,
can tell
how
you
do you
is-
like it on you?
Jimmy.
You look great.
All right, Hart.
You look great. Great, Russell.
Get out.
You laugh at it now.
All right, Hart, you're out of here. You're out of here.
can't
You
make
are
me leave.
suspended. You better believe I can. I'm telling you one thing. I'm not going to put up with you around here anymore. You just...
You look great, Russell.
Hart, you're suspended. Get out of here. Lynn, will you get that stupid fool out of here?
You know something, Lance Russell, the only reason Jimmy Hart's doing this right now is because he knows Eddie Marlin ain't here to stop him.
Well,
and
he
nobody
stopped.
will take up for themselves.
I'll do it
Why
if
don't
you
you come do it to me, big man? Bring it over here.
I'll do it to you.
I'll tell you one thing, Jimmy. You are suspended. You can believe it right now. You better believe what I'm telling you. You are suspended.
Suspend me?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to be around here anymore working with you. You just listen to what I'm telling you. Hart, you think you're so cotton-picking smart. Man, you watch me. You just see what I can get done with the whole thing.
One thing, Lance, right now. We got something for Jimmy Hart coming up, brother. We got a surprise. And one way or the other, Hart,
Boy,
we're gonna put a stop
this
to
is
you,
the
Jack.
lowest thing you ever pulled in. Anything you can do to him will be just... Jimmy, get out of here. I don't want to see you around here anymore. You are suspended. Now get out of here. You're just taking an opportunity. You think because Marlin's not here. Well, I can tell you something else. We got a little pull in there, brother, and you better get out of here right now. I'm sick of it.
Right now, put it on me, Jack. Try to throw me in the snow, Jackson. He ain't man enough. You ain't got guts enough. Why didn't you so hard
Jimmy,
to stop you in line?
get out of here. I tell you, somebody will be in here. He'll be over and run you. You are suspended. Get out of here. I don't want you here anymore. Get out of here. Jimmy, get out of here. Now, I'm telling you,
You can't suspend me.
You
There's
better
no way
believe I
you can
can
suspend me.
suspend it.
What gives you the authority?
You just
what
watch
gives
and
you the
see what
authority?
kind of
Well, let me
authority
tell
I
you
got.
what, baby. Maybe I'll suspend you. Maybe
get
I'll
out.
suspend
All right,
you.
Jimmy.
Okay, I'll
You're
brush
done.
it off. I'll
Get
brush
out.
it
Get
off.
out. You're not
Okay,
brushing
okay.
off anything.
Hey,
Get
don't
out of
heart
here.
attack, Russell. Okay, I'm
You're
with you.
done and out of it. Get out of here. I don't want to see you in here anymore.
You can't suspend
Dave, you want to
me.
get this
He can't
next
suspend
thing?
me.
All right, there it is, guys. And we are out of that one. And bring me back. What did y'all think about that video? I know Randy Hills has showed it before, and I think I've showed it before, but I'm not positive. That was Jimmy Hart's last day in Memphis Wrestling. Right after that, he went up to the WWF, and that is what we are going to be talking about next week. 7 o'clock next Thursday, matter of fact, 1985 through 1993. Then he goes on to go to World Championship Wrestling from 94 to 2001. And then he goes to TNA, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling. Not tits and ass. And that's 2003 to 2011. Then he returns back to 2011 to present. and that is with the WWE, not F. Don't forget, guys, next week, 7 o'clock Thursday night, 1985-1993, WWF, the World Wrestling Federation. And that will be next week out there, guys. Any questions or comments out there about that? I've still got my Twitch buddy out there watching. Still got 3 on Wayne's World. I still have 1 on Greg Wayne. If you're making comments on Greg Wayne, I cannot see them. So, switch over to Wayne's World page. And if not, message me and do something or whatever, and I will give you a link to it and do the best I can to get you to it. But anyway, I am fixing to queue up a karaoke song. I'm going to switch my background and all that kind of stuff here in just a second. I'm just double checking my messages to make sure ain't nobody messaged me, to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Unfortunately, like I said, matter of fact, let me bring up. Oh, it is there. Let's see. Thomas. I got 16 comments on Wayne's World with Greg Wayne. Now the damn thing's freezing up. Nope, it went live. Wow. It wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to hit comments. And it goes up live. Rick Wiseman. Joshua. My babysitter. Rick Wiseman says, who's on Wayne's World? A whole bunch of damn people. Were. I got 3 still on there, Rick. Johnny Morton is watching with you. I've got several people, like I said, it's hard for me to do all this, and I can't keep up with both screens. So what I'm going to do is eventually, somehow reason that popped up. Don't know who's still watching on Greg Wayne. Switch over to the page, Wayne's World. Anyway, I am fixing to switch my backgrounds, and we are going to get into a little karaoke song. And there it is. It's Greg Wayne Sings. Here, let me get out of the way. There we go. Oh, you can't see because of my line over in the corner. But anyway, I am going to queue up a video. If I can remember where in the hell it's at. I know it's in my downloads, so I'm just going to go that way because I know that's where it's at. I don't know what folder it is. I don't have anything absolutely organized, which I need to do is I've got like an 8 terabyte drive sitting right here. Well, you can't see. It's over here. That I need to transfer a ton of files, all the wrestling files and all the pictures and all the videos and the karaoke songs and all the different stuff that I've got. I need to transfer it over to an external drive so it don't slow my damn system down, because it does. I've got 2 SSD drives plus a main hard drive, and I can hook up a whole bunch of shit, but I had other drives and stuff that I've got to copy over. But anyway. So what do y'all think about all that? Still got everybody out there watching. I do appreciate it. We are going to do this song by John Anderson, and it is called Swingin'. If I can remember how to get all this shit to queue up just right. Oh, there we go. Damn it, did it right the first time. I'm impressed. All right, here we go, guys. Going to do a little swinging. There's a little girl. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Stop, damn it. That ain't what I want. I got to do my voice thing. Wait a minute. Check 1, 2. Oh, wait a minute. Check 1, 2. All right, there we go. Now I got it right. Now let's do it. I'm hoping all the sound's right. And don't forget, guys, I'm singing live. This is not pre-recorded. The girl in our neighborhood, her name is Vicki Lynn, and she's really looking good. I had to go and see her, so I called her on the phone. And it's her house, and this was going on. Brother's on the sofa, eating chocolate pie. Her mama's in the kitchen, cutting chicken up to fry. Daddy's in the backyard rolling up a garden hose. I was on the porch with Vicky, feeling love down to my toes, and we were swinging. Yes, we were swinging. Little Vicky, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on her front porch in this swing, just a swinging. Oh, that's right, we are swinging. I think my damn voice changer quit working. There we go. Nope, still ain't working. Oh well, it quit working. So what? We'll be swinging. We'll be swinging. There it went. I think it's sort of working again. Little Vicky, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on the front porch in this swing, just a swinging, swinging. Now Vicky, she's a darling, she's the apple of my eye. When I'm on the swing with her, it almost makes me high. Vicky is my lover, and she has been since this spring. I can't believe it started on her front porch in the swing, just a swinging, swinging, just swinging. Little Vicky, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on the front porch in this swing, just a swinging, swinging. Vicky, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on the front porch in this swing, just a swinging. Just a swinging. To the left, to the right, up and down, back and forth. I'm swinging. Shit, I sort of ad-libbed to that part. I hope that everything was good, and I hope you enjoyed the show out there, guys. All right. Wait a minute. Let me get my voice changer back off. Anyway, thank you very much, PJ. I hope everybody out there enjoyed the show tonight. And that was Swinging, and it is by John Anderson. I did need to actually put probably the disclaimer in front of it, but I really don't give a shit. If they block it, so what? Nobody has to hear my horrible voice. It's one of them things out there, guys. Everything is so damn regulated and monitored and everything else. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all of it is monitored. Thank you very much, Al. Al gave me a little clap, and so did PJ. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Like I said, next week we are going to be talking about the World Wrestling Federation and Jimmy Hart. May, depending on how far I get with it, like I said, it's 2.25 pages long. The WCW stuff is not really that long. It's really rather short. However, I am going to start out with the next section, and that is WWE, or WWF at the time, from 85 to 93. The video I showed you with the Hart throwing flour all over Lance Russell, I don't know that was actually planned. I knew that Lance knew he was bringing a bag of flour out. I think, as much as I can remember, I could be totally 100% wrong, Lance did not know he was going to dump it on him. He's going to throw a little on him, but I don't think he knew he was going to dump it on him. Of course, Hart really didn't give a shit at that point because that was his last day in Memphis Wrestling. That following Monday, he went to WWE, or WWF at the time. So anyway, next week we are going to be doing the second part and talking about WWF and possibly the WCWs. I believe that's where he went to next. WCW. And that section is real short. But getting all of the information and getting all the stuff recorded and all the pictures and getting it all put together, bear with me. I've got tomorrow's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I've got 3 days to put all this shit together and tidy up the stuff on the rest of the week till Thursday. But anyway, guys, I hope everybody out there tonight enjoyed the show, guys. Do you like the new format, so to speak, of putting all the video and pictures and everything together to where I don't stumble as bad? Because like I said, I don't have anybody being able to push buttons and do all the stuff absolutely live. Anyway, regardless of the fact, if you have any comments or anything out there, guys, be sure that you do email me. And it is right here. Oh, this damn thing's slow tonight. Greg Wayne, the number 1 at hotmail.com. I'm on YouTube, Wayne's World at Greg Wayne. I'm also on Facebook at Greg Wayne. Go to Wayne's World page. If you want to support it, it is PayPal me /Greg Wayne 1. And I'm on Twitter at Gregory Peel. Again, if you are watching on Twitch, I've got to wait for it to come back around. I can't remember everything. It is Wayne's World with Greg Wayne. I do appreciate everybody out there, guys. Share, like. I am in the process of trying to get on TikTok. I've got to figure out how to get the RTMP or whatever the hell the address is. I've got to figure all that out. I had to download and upgrade my TikTok, and I still ain't figured all that out yet. But I am going to switch from the Greg Wayne page to the TikTok page. And hopefully everybody will be able to interact with me, because I've got a ton of people that text me and do shit on TikTok. And I'm trying to build everything at once, and I absolutely love it tonight. The most people I had was 9. I think that is great. Still got one watching on Greg Wayne. Again, go to the page, watch on Wayne's World, and set your favorite or whatever, like, share, whatever the hell it is you do. Same thing with YouTube. I have nobody watching tonight. I did not have anybody watching on Twitter or X or whatever the hell you call it. Still got my buddy out there on Wayne's World with Greg Wayne on Twitch. Thank you very much for staying with me. And anyway, guys, we are fixing to get out of here and call it a night. Hope everybody out there enjoyed themselves tonight. If you have any comments or anything, again, please, if you have any questions or suggestions of how I can make the show any better, make it to email at gregwayne1 at hotmail.com. I will answer you, and I will take your suggestion into account. I do think the idea of pre-recording all of this makes it, or doing the bio part on the wrestler or manager or whatever it is I'm doing, I think it makes it easier and better. I would like to absolutely do it live, but it's hard for me to fumble and click buttons and pictures and all the crap that I have to do all at once. Again, I hope everybody out there enjoyed themselves tonight, guys. We will see y'all again next Thursday night, and that is at 7 o'clock. For Wayne's World, guys, this is Greg Wayne saying, till then, good night, everybody.